Jolly, Jeff Jolly, and Rich.
All kinds of music and dancing going on downstairs, as well as prizes, games. I think there are 4 prizes every hour, which means that Mrs. Linda Irwin had to get together 64 prize envelopes. And one person who has walked away with 4 of those envelopes is with me right now, Frank Smith, with his microphone taped to his MTV sticker, which he won in one of those. What was some of the contests you won?
Original dance.
Oh, you always win that one, don't you? Did you win the Frankenstein one, too?
No, I didn't win that one.
You didn't? Oh.
No, trivia question. I don't know, I don't remember.
What else was in the envelopes besides the MTV stickers, the ubiquitous MTV sticker?
2 coupons for free fries at McDonald's, 1 coupon for free fries at Burger King, a Chuck E. Cheese sticker, and a Chuck E. Cheese button.
Speaking of food, it's getting close to dinner time down there, and the dancers, do you know what you're going to have for dinner? What do the dancers get?
I heard hot dogs. I don't know if that's what they're having.
Besides that, we also have the Spaceship Galley set up. They're going to have cheesesteaks and pizza, so if you're waiting for dinner, you can come on down to help support CINEKYD, help support the marathon, and have dinner while you're down here. And then shortly after dinner, Frank is going to move from the dance floor to the stage just to give someone else a chance to win some prizes. You have the sock hop hour at 8 o'clock. What do you have planned for that?
Contest-wise?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing 2 contests. The twist contest with Chubby Checker, and the air guitar and Chuck Berry Accolade contest with Johnny Be Good.
What's some of the other music you'll have for the sock hop hour?
Rock Around the Clock, 16 Candles at the Hop, Shout, Splish Splash.
All the big hits from there.
That's what I try to do, get together all the big hits.
Do you like that kind of music?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it.
It's great for dancing too, isn't it?
Yep. Especially if you know how to dance 50s.
Chuck E. Cheese was here earlier. He did pretty good at the twist. Of course, he's got a lot of hip to twist around. Was that a strange experience? We've had a lot of strange people out there tonight. Some strange costumes. Who else has been down there?
There were 2. I don't know. I guess they were like monks, or not monks, but Arabs, or
I thought they
flower
were
children,
gurus or something
gurus,
like that.
or I don't know.
Hard to describe what they
Yes. Who else? I don't know. That's about it, I guess.
Okay, it's been a lot going on down there. How are you holding up? It's been, what, 9 hours?
My knee hurts.
Your knee hurt? Which one?
This one.
Why that one?
I don't know.
Oh.
It just started hurting after the first hour.
Well, you do a lot of strange, silly, athletic kinds of dances. Do you favor that leg when you come down on those dances?
Not anymore.
You have another 7 hours.
I know, I'm taking it easy.
Oh, okay. You're going to make it for 7 now.
I'll make it. Just take it easy.
It's got to be a different feeling, though, when you've gone 14 hours and it's 10 o'clock at night than when it's 4 in the morning. And we're only going to midnight tonight.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
It has to be, because it's kind of like a normal day, except you're just doing a little bit more than you normally would. And on Friday nights, everybody stays up till, 12, Saturday, Friday nights, so you're gonna stay up pretty late. So, I guess it won't be too difficult.
So you think it's a lot easier this way?
Yeah.
Do you have anyone at home who's watching you right now?
Well, my mom and my sister might be watching.
Okay, they have the Comcast cable.
Yep.
Okay, good. We're next going to look at a video project which is new to CINEKYD this year. Frank is a member of the track program for 11 to 17-year-olds, another group in the track program, under the direction of Scott Wolfson, who's new to the professional staff this year. He's been with CINEKYD a long time. He has coordinated a group of kids who do some improvisational sketches and improvisational comedy, and the group is called The Improv, and the television production that they put together is also called The Improv, and it appears regularly on CINEKYD Television Theater on Comcast and several other cable systems. So let's take a look at one episode of The Improv.
Well, here we are, Timmy. Now let's go pick out your birthday present.
But Dad, I want to go to a toy store.
Oh, hush, Timmy. A supermarket was good enough for me when I was little. It's good enough for you.
But I'm not like you. I don't even like you.
Oh, be quiet, Timmy. Here we go. How about this? Frozen pizza, the perfect gift for any boy or girl.
I don't want pizza. I want a machine gun.
Oh, please, Timmy. Okay, let's try the dairy section. Here we go. Good old American cheese.
I don't like American cheese.
Fine, here we have cheddar, Armenian string cheese.
Dad, I want toys. I want a truck or a game or a baseball bat.
Oh, please, Timmy, you're childish. Come on.
I'm
Okay,
only 8.
fine. How about this? How about a tomato?
Tomato. Dad, a tomato. That's what I wanted. All right, a tomato.
Timmy, we have to pay for it.
Excuse me. What have you got to say? What's your special?
We've got hot dogs.
That's all?
Well, yeah, this is a hot dog stand. We've got hot dogs, we got some soft pretzels, maybe. I can give
Too
you
many
an ice cream.
seafood. I really...
Seafood.
I'm in such a rush. I have to get back to the office, and you were the first place I saw with food, and everybody in the area is eating. Do you have any pasta, maybe, or a small? I'd love a small salad.
No, we don't. You could put some relish. We got relish. We got lots and lots of relish. No one puts relish on just because it gets really hot,
What
and
is
the relish,
relish?
it sort of runs off the hot dog. Relish, it's pickles, but people take and crush them up and wipe it over the jar.
Oh, how
And then you just
horrible.
dish it out on the hot dog. It's really great stuff. I know, sure, you get it in the summer and it's a little bit sloppy, I know. But it's good stuff, and I gotta get rid of it.
Oh,
I
my.
could give you a relish salad. Put a little relish, a little ketchup. It's practically the same thing.
Practically?
Practically.
I suppose you live out of this stand, too.
Yeah, is there a problem with that?
Oh, please. How much class, how much taste, how much culture can any person living on hot dogs have? There are
Listen
birds
to me,
feeding
little
hot
old
dogs.
lady. When you think of America, you think of mother, the flag, apple pie, baseball, and what? Hot dogs. Not any of your escargots. No, none of that stuff. Hot dogs, baby, hot dogs.
Okay, let me explain something to you, okay? Hot dogs are American. Escargot is French.
What's escargot?
I just haven't got it in me to mispronounce it. Look, I'm sorry. I'm in a rush.
Look,
I
this
assume
is-
that you sold
This is
food
just
here.
so condescending. If you want a hot dog, I'll give you a hot dog.
I'd rather be dead. Excuse me, sir, do you have any idea what time it is?
A dime? No, I don't have a dime. No, I'm sorry. I don't have a dime.
Do you know what time it is?
Time?
Time.
Time. Oh, time. It's 10 of 8.
Do you by any chance happen to know what the date is?
Rate? Rate of what?
Date. What today's date is? Like what
A
is...
date? Sure. When?
Do you know what today's date is?
Oh, today's date. Oh.
Right.
Today's date's the 28th.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. So what about the date?
For you take my breath away, and I don't know what to say. 'Cause you take my breath away. Take my breath away, and I don't know what to say. 'Cause you take my breath away. You take my breath away. You take my breath away. You take my breath away.
Welcome back to the 10th hour of the 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon Telethon. We've started at 8 o'clock this morning. We're going to 12 midnight, so we're well over the halfway point. This hour, we'll have another track video from the 1983 rock concerts, a music video from the 1984 Tyro rock concerts. We'll talk to a couple of the students who are involved here at CINEKYD, and we have a lot of tape to show you what the kids here at CINEKYD can do. And of course, we'll be cutting away live to the Gordon Audion so you can see the dancers, the CINEKYD students who have raised pledge money to help keep CINEKYD going and to keep doing the worthwhile things that CINEKYD does. I'm Jeff Worthington, your host for this hour. I'm a member of the professional staff here at CINEKYD, and I'm filling in for Bob Clark, the executive director and the founder of CINEKYD, who'll be back next hour to finish out the marathon. First, we're going to see a video from last year's track rock concerts. These are music videos in the style of MTV, and this first one is different because it features one of our staff members, John Peterson. We'll be talking to him shortly after we finish the video. He really stepped in to help out a couple of students whose actually their tape had accidentally been erased, and he stepped in to help them out to complete a video. He did a very good job too, and as you'll see, it's a version of the song by The Who, joined together with the band. I think they did a great job with that music video that was done as part of the track program, which is our Wednesday night course for students aged 11 to 17. And as I had mentioned before, it also featured is in the lead singing role one of our staff members, John Peterson, and we'll be back to talk with him after we take a look downstairs. This marathon, this 16-hour dance marathon telethon, is all about CINEKYD and raising money for this worthwhile nonprofit educational organization. Our student fees, our course fees for the track program and for our summer courses, any program we hold, only cover about 50% of the costs for that program. That's all we charge the students and their families. As a result, we run these other kinds of things. I'm sitting on my mic cable here. We run these other kinds of fundraising events to help offset those costs. We have a huge facility here which allows us to serve a number of students in very individualized attention with a lot going on. There's the television, there's the radio. We'll be talking to John about the great creative radio crew. All kinds of things going on, and gives us enough room to spread out and to comfortably handle the 150 or so students that we have enrolled. And so our overhead costs are very high. Fortunately, other organizations and people in the community do believe in us as we do, and that's why this 16-hour dance marathon and telethon is possible. We're running our own video system here, but we're feeding a microwave link which has been set up for us and loaned to us by New Jersey Public Television. That's channels 23 and 52 over in New Jersey. That you can pick those stations up here as well. From there, it goes down to the head end of Comcast Cable Channel 34, courtesy of the Upper Moreland School District, and also, of course, the Comcast cable system. Right now, we're going to see what originates at the beginning of all this fancy hardware, all this high-tech video setup, which is going on downstairs in the Gordon Audion, as over 75 of our students are dancing 16 hours away to raise money for CINEKYD.
Should I put on my 1981 Dead Bear?
The grand prize. I don't know, I have to figure out how to do this yet.
Ready, Scott?
We gotta distribute it. Yeah. Get the paper out. Okay. All right. Handle this first. Yeah, for a minute. How should I get these prizes out? I know what we're doing. This lets me see. Get the paper out. Just get the paper out. You can get your jeans on. You can get it out. Sorry. Okay, now the winners have to come up and claim their prize. Okay, now Mark Miller has the answers to the questions. Bill Haley in the Comets, and the movie was Blackboard Jungle.
How about the first one?
Grand prize, the first one, that was it. That was knock around the clock.
Mine, all mine.
One. This was Dave. You don't want it? Okay, well, you got another chance because we have a very special dance contest coming up at the end of this hour. Right now, we're going to go to a little bit of Elvis Presley. Get it.
Oh, yeah.
Get
I'm afraid I didn't quite prepare you for that last cutaway down to the Odeon. First of all, I can explain the strange outfits that Joanna and Colleen were wearing. They're the DJs down there. They're doing an early rock hour, and that was their impression of, I guess, a 50s prom gown, something like that. The two characters you saw there were from Grandma's Porch in Hatboro, a new ice cream place that's opened up. And it's starting to get warm out. It's time to start visiting the ice cream places again. And they're from Grandma's Porch in Hatboro, dancing away, helping us in our 16-hour dance marathon and telethon. I have with me right now John Peterson, who's a staff member at CINEKYD. You started as a student here, like a lot of us did.
Yep. I remember when this studio was just one room, and that was it.
That was
You came
all
here
of us
Wednesday
CINEKYD.
nights, and we'd have quickies and all that kind of stuff and things like that. The old days.
How long have you been a staff member now?
Gee, that's a good question. I guess coming up on 2 years, 3? 2 years, I think.
Been longer than 2, hasn't it?
2, 3, I don't know.
Now you're in charge of creative radio. What does that mean? What's the creative radio crew do?
Well, basically, we're an alternative to the CINEKYD Radio Playhouse, which is a different kind of format. It's more like mini plays or dramas, things like that, whereas our show is the opposite. We're like a variety format. And the kids basically write whatever they want to write. Not trash, but they keep it within the confines of different genres like comedy, drama, or music features like popular music. They'll research like a popular artist, and then we intercut the history of the artist with their music.
Your show alternates with CINEKYD Radio Playhouse.
Right, it's on every other week, and we're on this week. So if not doing anything Thursday night at 7 o'clock, listen to WCSD, and we're doing a show on Led Zeppelin, and Mike and Adam, which are resident comedy people, are doing the ongoing adventures of Saliva Man. So watch out.
We'll be talking to Mike a little later, and he's told us he'll be giving away a Saliva Man poster. Have you seen one of these posters?
Well, I actually have the Saliva Man comic book that they put out,
and this is all their own invention. This
yeah,
character.
they actually, the picture frames and the artwork and the captions and everything. He's the next big superhero, I guess.
So there's a lot of creativity going on in your crew.
Pretty much. They
and they surprise me because I just give them the opportunity and the means and I guess the parameters of confining what, you know, I would call their creativity. But they just come up with stuff like out of left field, you know, these ideas, and I think they're great. I mean, they're extending their minds and they're getting some very valuable experience, I think.
Creative radio is relatively new to CINEKYD, though.
As a matter of fact, when I became a staff member, I was just given, it was like, well, here, you just have this crew, and we'd never had it before. But
You called it an alternative. In what way is it an alternative?
well, basically, I guess since you know, we have different disciplines, I guess you could say, you know, television, film, makeup, set construction, and things like that. Radio is, you know, diverse in that sense. Like the people who want to get into the acting or just performance, and you know, want to learn maybe the sound effects within like a dramatic context, then CINEKYD Radio Playhouse, you know, working on that show would be their best bet. But if they're pretty much, you know, they're into popular music or you know, they like to come up with their own scripts. Like, well, they write their own scripts for Gwen's crew too. But like if they want to try some off-the-wall comedy or go out and do actual journalistic interviews, like go out on the street and interview people and things like that, then they can do that, and it all fits within, you know, the frame of a 30-minute show.
The rock features were something that you added to the segment. The kids really like to talk about that.
They like playing disc jockey, but for the time that we have, 30 minutes, and it's only, you know, every 2 weeks, nobody can just sit there and go, well, here, I'm going to spin this record, I'm going to spin that record, and that's a waste of time. So if they're going to do music and they're interested in it, I make them actually write something that is more than just playing music, like give a background of a group or a history of them. Try to research and dig up things that the audience wouldn't know about, because otherwise, you know, anybody can just play records.
Well, we can see that there can be more to that than just playing the records. They do the research, they come up with the trivia questions, the games, all that's going on downstairs. And a lot of the kids, as you can see, have put a lot of work into this. They haven't just put songs together. They've put a lot of thought into the games and the prizes that they're going to be giving away. Let's see what is going on downstairs in the 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon Telethon.
Pizza's here.
Is that after or before Judy? You can adjust them so we'll go straight to this. Huh? We'll go straight to this. Hey, cool. It is. It's on this one. That's up. It's on this one? It has no things. Look. I know. Why? Is it blown out? Yo, turn it up. It won't go up any higher. It won't go up. You have to stop it if you want to do that. I just sit there 2 hours.
Play with these controls.
See? Don't do anything. That's supposed to be middle.
All right.
Sorry. Let's see, what we got on that?
Oh, don't take it personally.
Well, we got a nice loud one on there, right? Alright. Maybe. What? No. What? Not with us. Stop saving now. Well, go up. It would be louder on that one. I did that again, didn't I? Okay. Alright, so it wasn't loud enough, alright? But how about this? Ready? Go. What else do I have on there? I say skip the turnaround too. That's what I'll do. Wait a minute. A little helper here.
There's nothing wrong with your TV sets. That's just our young technical director downstairs, Randy Horner, being a bit overly creative, I think, with those blue keyed effects. But that's okay. That's what it's down there for. We told him to let loose and be really creative and keep it moving. And that's what our next group of Tyro kids did. These are the young people aged 7 to 11 who meet Saturday mornings, and they put together a series of music videos that we call the Tyro Rock Concerts. And here's a selection from that called When the Walls Come Crumbling Down.
No good deed goes unpunished, and I don't mind being down with me, boy. look over my shoulder to see what I'm after. Everybody's got the problems, ain't no new news here. I'm the same old trouble you've been having for years. I'm confused the problem with each girl. It's perfectly clear, just a human desire to have you come near. Wanna put my arms around you, feel your breath in my ear. You can bend me, you can break me, but you better stand clear. When the walls come tumbling down, when the walls come crumbling, crumbling, when the walls come tumbling, tumbling, crumbling, crumbling down. When the walls come tumbling down, when the walls come rumbling, rumbling, when the walls come tumbling, tumbling down. Put my arms around you, be your breath in my ear. You can bend me, you can break me, but you better stand clear. When the walls come tumbling down, when the walls come crumbling, crumbling, when the walls come tumbling, tumbling, crumbling, crumbling, when the walls come tumbling down, when the walls come crumbling, crumbling, when the walls come tumbling, tumbling, crumbling, tumbling, when the walls come tumbling down, when the walls come crumbling, crumbling, when the walls come tumbling, tumbling, crumbling, tumbling.
Welcome to the 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon Telethon. We're at the 10.5-hour point of a 16-hour dance marathon broadcast live, absolutely live this year over the Comcast cable system, channel 34. We're at the 10.5-hour point, but we're not there in terms of the pledge money raised so far. We're a little bit behind. You can help us out by calling the number here at 659-4696. And as soon as Executive Director Bob Clark returns to this host seat, I'm going to get back to that computer and make sure those listings are correct. But if you call in, we will put your name up on the board. I'm Jeff Worthington with you for the rest of this half hour, and with me is Eric Kurland, who's a student in our graphics department, very creative young man working with computer graphics and learning to use the video system. This marathon is about raising money for the organization, and a lot of the funds go to help offset the cost of the summer programs. We have a lot lined up for this summer. And our fees, though, only cover about 50% of the actual costs for the programs. In other words, what the students pay, what their parents pay, only covers half the costs. So we run marathons and bazaars, a couple of big events throughout the year to help offset those costs. Eric is also doing his part to prepare for the summer. You're working on some of the special effects already for Odyssey Through Time, our big science fiction epic for the summer. It's the first time we've done anything like this. What are some of the effects you're working on?
Well, so far we've been putting together a set of different kinds of laser effects.
And when you say we, you mean yourself?
Yeah, pretty much the whole crew's been working on it.
Under the direction of George Jacoumas.
Yeah. George is sort of the mastermind behind the whole thing. We're going into all kinds of special effects this summer. Pyrotechnics, explosives, keying effects with the video equipment, spaceships, all kinds of things.
One of the things we can do, unlike film, is we can take something we've already shot and add some video to it.
Yeah, that's one of the really convenient things about this, using video. We can put the effects right into it, see what it looks like right there as we're doing it, and superimpose all kinds of different shots with special effects. And it's pretty easy to put together with the equipment.
Just as an example, you were working on one thing just as a preliminary, it's just some test footage, but you added some laser effects.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain what went into that?
Okay. We shot a short scene with me running around shooting a toy gun, and we had explosive charges set up different points on the ground and in the gun itself. So,
By explosive charges, why don't you explain what they were?
okay, we took rocket engines from model rocket kits, and a small section's cut off and either ground up to make a small explosion or put into the end of the gun. We've rewired the gun so that when you pull the trigger, it makes a small flame in the front.
You keep saying a small explosion, a small flame. I want you to really emphasize that, especially in light of the Twilight Zone.
We're not blowing up any buildings or anything.
Okay, then you've put the charge in the gun, and you shoot it off.
We shoot the scene, and then the scene was edited together, and in post-production.
No, explain what did it look like after it was edited together. What did you see?
Pretty much you just see myself walking around with the gun, just aiming at different locations, a small flame in the front of the gun, with no apparent effect on anything.
That wouldn't have much impact in a science fiction film, would it?
It's been done before, but it's not too big.
Okay. Like Flash Gordon in the 40s, right? That was probably about the last time that was seen. So then what do you add to it in the video?
Well, using the equipment, we can superimpose different kinds of images on top of the stuff we shot previously. So what we do is we set up one of the cameras so that we have a line, a white line, and we can position the line anywhere we want on the frame. So we line it up so that it appears to be coming out of the front of the gun and block off sections so that the length can change. And then it's actually animated back onto the tape.
Animated?
It's shot frame by frame. And then we can move the line so that it actually appears to be moving by itself.
Now, to create a white line, one way you could do it would be to take a piece of blackboard and paint a white line on or something, but that wasn't good enough. You had to do something more spectacular than that.
We wanted a high contrast between the white and the black, and we wanted the line to be pretty fine with the rest of it. So what we did was we took a light board. It's a piece of white plexiglass with some fluorescent lights underneath, and we blocked out sections of that to make a thin white line.
So that was bright enough that you could then key it into the video image.
Yeah.
What is keying, just to explain that?
Okay, keying is when you get an image on one camera and through a special effects generator put that image, position it onto another picture, either on tape previously or on camera at the same time.
But it's different than just the superimpose.
Yeah, superimposing sort of puts the two images together. Keying overlaps it, puts it on top of the image.
Sort of burned in, really.
Yeah.
A real sharp image. Now, this special effects generator, we have two of them working today to put this marathon on. But the one that's a permanent part of our studio, is that something that only the teachers can touch? The students are never allowed near?
No. The technical crew and anyone who's involved with editing uses the equipment.
And you can use it? It's not too complicated for students?
It's pretty easy to use.
Okay.
In fact, there's people in there right now using it.
People who aren't having too difficult a time with it, as we put on a live 16-hour telethon. Eric, tell some of the people at home who might want to get involved in this highly creative, innovative video work. How can they be involved for this summer?
Just come down.
Just come down.
Yeah, fill out a form.
Good. Okay. Anyone can join and start working on this kind of stuff.
As long as you're in the right age group and you have the money for it.
Okay. What is the right age group?
Let's see. For Camp CINEKYD, I believe it's 7 to 11.
That's right.
Okay. And for the video shops, it's 11 to 18.
And the video shops are video production courses that we hold throughout the summer. Camp CINEKYD is a younger version of that. And as I'd said before, to help offset the costs for these summer courses, we're running a 16-hour music dance marathon and telethon, and we're in the middle of the 10th hour. Now let's go downstairs and see what the kids are up to on the dance floor.
This goes right into the wine room. star. That was Jerry Blevett, the geeter with the heater. Okay, but coming up is another one of our big dance contests. And that's what it is, okay? Meanwhile, while I get the song prepped, Colleen is going to sing or do something. Do something. I don't care what you do.
I'll do that trivia. I'll do the trivia.
All right, do another trivia.
I have a trivia question for you. Okay. Most people will know this. Okay. What was Elvis's first major hit?
Oh, Jailhouse Rock.
Dave got it.
Now you still got to keep talking because I didn't even get to.
What's the contest? Huh?
What's the contest? It's coming up.
You'll find out.
All right, you guys must be all twisted out, right?
Huh?
Are you guys all twisted out? You're not? Well, see, we were going to play twist and then the shout and then twist and shout contest, but since we already heard that song, forget it.
We're all twisted out. Shout, shout, Baba Doo Malone, shout.
All right, so it's a shout contest. Ready?
Come on, baby.
You want to hear the end of the twist?
Well, we've caught
We're
up
gonna hear
on
it
what's going on down on the dance floor. Joanna Sisto and Colleen Esham are the young students who are DJing this hour and one of their contests. All that kind of stuff going on all day. And we've tried to keep you up to date on what's going on down in the Roger L. Gordon Audion. And now, let's catch up to date with what's going on in the fairy tale land of Jack and the Beanstalk. The second to last episode of this special series of Uncle Flywheel's Workshop.
We've got $1 million worth of gold in this bag. But it belongs to an angry giant who's climbing down that beanstalk. What are we going to do, Jack?
I cannot tell a lie. Let's get an axe.
Great idea. Enrico, go and get an axe.
An axe?
Go and get an axe.
An axe? What for?
We're gonna chop down that beanstalk.
I heard that. These forms have been signed, sealed, and delivered. No one can chop down that beanstalk without a 5-cent permit.
No one?
No one.
Are you sure?
It's all right here.
Here's the axe.
Thank you, Enrico. Because there are children present, Chief Inspector, I'm not going to quibble with you at length. There are 2 reasons why we're chopping down this beanstalk. First, there's an angry giant climbing down here, even as we speak.
He does look angry.
Second, because I don't want to break any laws in front of the children. Here's a $100 gold piece. That should cover the fee.
It is real.
You bet your gold bullion it is.
Let's get to work.
He was huge.
Do you think he's dead?
Why don't you go shake him and find out?
Not me.
We really took care of that.
What do you mean, we?
Don't forget who's boss around here. Tell you what, Chief Inspector. Here's another $100. Why don't you see if you can get a work crew and some permits and clean that up?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Come on, tiny puppers. We have to talk to our broker.
Giant cleanup. Giant cleanup.
Tune in next week to Uncle Flywheel's workshop when their newfound money wreaks havoc in Enrico's life.
Well, I can't decide which tennis court to play on.
We'll be talking to young Brian Eggleston here, who was largely responsible for digging Uncle Flywheel's workshop and all those episodes we've been showing all day out of the video archives. But first, we're going to take a look downstairs in the Odeon as we watch all of the CINEKYD students dancing the night away to help raise funds for their student organization.
We're on TV, everybody.
Keep it going. Yeah, I got it again.
We're on TV.
What's it doing?
Make everything louder upstairs. They can't hear the music on the TV.
Can you get that any louder? Ready? We're going to put it on now, all right? All right, we got to sign off now.
Hey, we want shout.
You want shout again, huh? It's short enough. It's short enough. Okay?
Here it goes. Right now.
Here we go.
Oh.
I did.
Strange characters you saw out on the floor with our CINEKYD students are from Grandma's Porch in Hatboro, a new ice cream place that's opened up, and already they're supporting the efforts of these young people to help raise money to offset their costs of their student organization. One of the members of CINEKYD is with me right now, Brian Eggleston. Brian, you've been with CINEKYD a long time, and through that time you've been on almost every crew. What's the one you're on currently?
Right now I'm on TV Talent.
And you're a part of the Clintons. What's the character you play?
Well, I don't really know. Not a lot has been revealed about my character because I'm sort of the mystery person, and Mr. Clark hasn't told a lot about what I'm supposed to be doing. All he said is that I'm the red herring.
What's the main plot of the Clintons? What's the mystery?
Well, these two people, about 25 years old, were killed, and they came back in the form of ghosts and asked one person to help them find their murderer.
Now this has been going on since September. Here it is April. It's winding down to its conclusion, and suddenly a character like you comes walking in, totally unexplained. Now what's the audience supposed to think about that?
I guess they're supposed to think that I'm supposed to be the killer, but we'll find out if I am or not.
Well, you said you were a red herring, though. What's a red herring?
Well, that's the person who has the most mystery and is not really revealed. There's not a lot revealed about that person.
Okay. Do you think your character is responsible?
I don't know.
Okay, but we'll find out. If the audience wants to find out, how do they tune into the Clintons?
Well, they look it up on their cable station. They have Comcast. It's Channel 7, and then they watch it on CINEKYD Theater.
And okay, it's part of CINEKYD Theater, which is on each week. CINEKYD Theater has been on the air for a number of years, and through that time we've had the Clintons, we've had Ghost of Telford Mansion, we've had the Seven Keys, Uncle Flywheel's Workshop, all kinds of segments. And yet, until now, no one's really kept track of them. Now you've just gone through the archives, as we call them, and started to catalog all those shows. What have you found in going back over those shows?
Well, right now I'm doing the 1982-83 season, which is The Skeleton in the Closet, and it's very interesting. It's neat watching it right after watching the shows right after the others, and without having to wait a week in between each showing.
You can really follow the plot that way.
Yeah.
That would be a good way to watch the Clintons, probably.
Yes.
And might get a better handle on what's going on down there. How long have you been here today?
Today I've been here since 7:30.
Before we even opened.
Yeah.
Marathon officially began at 8 o'clock. We're going to 12 midnight, 16 hours. Are you planning on staying till midnight?
Yes.
How are you holding up?
I'm tired right now, but I think I can make it.
This isn't your first marathon.
No, this is my third.
Third. What's different about this one?
It's during the day instead of during the night.
What's the same about this one?
It has basically the same kind of music and same kind of fun as everything.
Do you do it just for the fun of it?
Yeah, I do it for that, but I also do it to raise money to help CINEKYD.
You don't mind? You belong to an organization, you pay a student fee to take the courses. You don't mind then doing this extra to help raise money for it?
No.
How come?
I really enjoy it here and have a lot of fun, and I want to help out so that I can continue to have all this fun.
Are you planning on doing this kind of thing as your career when you grow up?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This will be a tremendous help to you then?
Yes.
Okay. What have you learned here that you couldn't have learned in school?
Well, I've learned a lot about journalism and acting. They don't really have very good acting classes and technician classes at school.
What can you put your finger on something you've learned about acting that you could pass on to someone?
Well, I've learned a lot about how different people react to different things, like how an old person would act and how a young person would really act differently from an older person.
Give us an example. The character you're playing. First of all, how old are you?
Oh, I'd be probably in my 30s or 40s in the character.
Your character would.
Yeah.
What's your how old are you really?
Oh, 14.
14. So
Yes.
you have to do a lot of things differently as an older person.
Right.
Okay. We're going to take a look at a new addition to CINEKYD Theater, going back through the old old shows, Brian's come across a lot of segments called Behind the Scenes. One of the students responsible for that, John Bethard, has been given his own segment this year. It's a documentary, behind-the-scenes kind of show, but it focuses on the 7 to 11-year-old members of CINEKYD who are part of the Tyro program. They meet every Saturday morning and do all kinds of things in television, film, and radio. And this segment is called Eye on Tyro, and you're going to watch the first edition of that segment.
Mark Miller. My name is April Rashad.
My name is Mark Weaver.
Jill Degenhart. Paula Coleman.
My name's Scott Wolfson. Tyro is almost exactly like track, except the kids are younger and they do things that are a little more basic.
In track, you have one specific area that you're assigned to, and you work on that all night.
It's a lot less structured, a lot looser, and I think it's got to move a lot quicker because the kids have a shorter attention span, and you have to always have something for them to do. I mean, like, you can't be doing the same thing for half an hour or they're going to get bored with it.
Sometimes it's pretty hard, because sometimes they can really throw you. They'll do things you never expected them to do.
You have to understand that kids are going to be more sensitive than adults and then older teenagers, and that you have to teach them slower, and you have to be more patient with them because they are kids and they will be rambunctious at times. But there's only little times that they're bad, but the other times they're very good and they learn well and they're very quick to learn.
It's tough sometimes. You never realize how hard it is to try and teach a kid how to work a camera and things like that until you've really tried. And you don't realize what a short attention span they have. You have to make things interesting, and you have to keep them interested. And if you don't have their attention, then you've lost it.
It's not really hard. You just have to be able to communicate with them and understand them. And they're easy to work with, and they get along well.
It's an interesting experience for somebody who doesn't do it a whole lot. It's interesting to see what they can do as compared to what you think they can do. They can do a lot more than you would expect in the way of acting or technical work.
If I hadn't learned anything in track, then these kids wouldn't be learning that much from me. I learned a lot from track, and I can pass that on to them so they can learn a lot.
I watched the way people taught me when I first came here, and it helps me to teach the Tyro people. And what I've learned is I've learned to have more patience within myself so I can have more patience with other people. And I think that the Tyro kids will learn from me, hopefully, like I learned from other staff members.
I'm in charge of the sets and props department. Not all the time. Sometimes I help out with TV technical, but right now I'm in charge of the sets and props department. And we teach them how important it is to dress a set the way it should be dressed. What props should go on. That's very important to the look of the whole production. And everybody gets involved with teaching about acting. We do improvisations, we do quickies, and we do SG, the Lighthouse Mystery.
I heard that a couple of years ago, some students from Waldorf decided to visit the lighthouse and were never heard from again.
And I don't think there's anywhere else where they can get that kind of experience. And it's also special because we have the staff who are made up of kids, junior high school age. And that's what CINEKYD was based on. It's called Each One, Reach One. And that means kids teaching kids. And I think that's very special in itself.
stay? Deep in my soul, I've been so lonely. All of my hopes fading away. I've longed for love like everyone else does. I know I'll keep searching even after today. So there it is, girl. I've said it all time. And here we are, babe. What do you say? We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? I know it's late, I know you're weary. Oh, I know your plans don't include me. Still, here we are.
Hello. How do you think of that for a disappearing act? I'd like to thank Mr. Jeff Worthington for doing such an exceptional job and filling in. It's 6 o'clock. We are in the 11th hour of this first time any place in the world 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. I'm Bob Clark, back here in the studio, where I think the temperature has risen to about 120 degrees, but we're going to hang real tight. What I'd like you to do is to find a telephone and go to your phone and give us a call and let us know that you're watching. If you'd like, keep the set on while you're having supper and enjoy meeting some of our kids and having an opportunity to see what it is that makes them so special. As I explained a couple hours ago, the sunglasses are not an affectation. An interesting thing, I don't know how Jerry Lewis gets away with it, at the conclusion of last year's dance marathon, I found myself in a hospital suffering sunburn of my eyes. So this year, as we get into this, if you sit under these things for almost 24 hours straight, it does something to your mind. In any event, I can see you, I'm sure you can see me, and let me tell you what we're going to be taking a look at during this hour. We've got another premiere of the 1984 rock concerts. We have the finale of the Jack and the Beanstalk story. We have 3 of our youngsters coming up to join us in the studio, and the kids, bless their little hearts, in the 11th hour are still dancing up a storm.
Sorry about that.
Sure you are. Getting like you're in.
All right. A little reminder for all you parents. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. A little reminder for all you parents. We have the Acme coupons. Doesn't cost you anything, but it earns CINEKYD money. All right. So don't forget to buy your CINEKYD merchandise thing. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to go back to some music.
We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark. We're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Hit it!
you? I'm Bob Clark, and I have some messages to read. We've had a pledge of $10 from Mr. Larry Burstein. All these are going to come up on the computerized message board shortly. A pledge in honor of Luke for $15 from Nicholas Bogdandscu. $20 for Mark Weaver from Mr. Ed Weaver. And I thank you folks. There's an awful lot of them that are coming up on the board, and that's the whole idea. We're going to hit $5,000, or we're just simply going to pack it in and go home. With me now in the studio is one of our own, and he's looking just a little frayed around the edges, but I'm confident we'll make it all the way through until midnight. This is Dave Trachtenberg. He looks frayed around the edges, and I can't figure out where we are. These folks will just have to give me 45 minutes. By the end of this hour, I know where we'll be going. How are you making out downstairs?
Fine.
Good.
Thank you.
How's the music?
It's pretty good.
You have had an opportunity to come up here and do the show. You've done a limited amount of technical work, and you've done some disc jockey work, okay? How did it feel getting up there with your hat during the James Bond hour? And
it was a lot of fun. Everybody seemed to like the hour. We played a lot of good music, and Chucky was down there too.
Yeah.
So he added to the atmosphere.
How come you're losing your voice?
We're doing a lot of screaming downstairs, cheering.
What do you think our chances are when it's all said and done and all of it's put together of hitting 5 Gs?
It looks pretty good so far. We're almost 50%.
Why don't you tell the folks at home where some of that money is going to go to this summer? What is it that we hope to do that once again has never been done before in the way of creating a spectacular space adventure?
Well, we're building spaceships downstairs that so far look pretty realistic, and more's going into that. They have half of one done so far. There's supposed to be 2 done.
What is the story of Space Odyssey as you know it, or Odyssey Through Time?
Well, it's about a madman who has stolen a ship and a lot of androids who he's made to do things that he wants them to do. And he's planning on taking over Earth accidentally, but he decides he wants to take over Earth. And in order to get to Earth, he has to go through a black hole, which takes him back 500 years. And back where he comes from, they have to get him back so it doesn't change history. So they send out a ship, and there's fighting and stuff like that.
What makes this one special? What have we emphasized? What makes this particular production special for us?
Well,
for you?
It's more extravagant than anything else we've ever done before. There's going to be a lot of special effects that we have never tried before.
And what are you doing?
I'm going to be acting in it as a prince who's on the good side, and I'm going to be on the ship that's going to try to get the madman back.
I think it's interesting to note that for David, and this is what, about 5 years for you here at CINEKYD. You know, as adults, what happens, and I want to look you in the eye as I say this, what frequently occurs is that we give up very, very easily. Kids are more willing to come share the dream. And that's probably the worst part of growing up, that you reach a point where you're just not able to dream or to imagine or hope anymore. The beautiful thing about this organization is not so much that we make award-winning films, but we do. And not so much that it's the only place in the country where kids actually produce weekly TV and radio shows, but that young people such as David can set for themselves attainable goals. To others, those goals may be unreachable. To us, they are part of the reality. In order to do what we'd like to do with a lot of children this summer, in order to expand our services, we simply have to raise the money. And sometimes the things that David has to do, as all the kids, but I use him as an example, require tremendous sacrifice on the part of the young people. It isn't always dancing and singing and what have you. It's a lot of hard work. If all of our kids have his level of commitment and drive, we will probably become the #1 youth service organization in the history of mankind. Because for our kids, it is still possible to share the dream. Won't you care enough to help make it a reality? Let's join the boys and girls downstairs in the Gordon Audion and see just what's happening.
Dedicate a song to Mr. Randolph. I believe that this is the right time to dedicate this one to Mr. Oceanreither. Even though he isn't here, I'm sure he'll appreciate this very much. Hit it.
Oh no, this is
Oh, we're sorry. We don't know what happened.
That's enough of that noise, huh? Who needs it anyway?
just like the one waiter sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the one waiter sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. Till the tears go by.
It's not just staged for the camera. It really is like this. In fact, we make quite a bit of noise if it isn't. It is big people helping younger people. It is each one reach one. And watching with you what's happening downstairs, that is the best part of this organization. You get a chance this year to see it, which is fantastic. There are a lot of mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, grandparents and friends who are watching today who know these kids. And yet I don't think you are really completely aware of what happens here at CINEKYD. This is great. If you can come down to watch it closer, take this opportunity now. Your children are only young once. You are missing the best part of their lives if you can't use this one special occasion to really get a chance to watch what's so great about CINEKYD. Here's something that's equally fantastic. It's the premiere performance of a brand new track rock concert presentation. That means it was done by the junior, senior high age young people. The song is Just a Job to Do. Let's watch.
It's no use saying that it's alright. It's alright. But where were you after midnight? Midnight. Bang, bang, bang. Down they go. It's just a job you do. 'Cause the harder they run and the harder they fall, I'm coming down hard on you. Now no one saw what you look like, what you look like. Like a stranger you came out of the night, out of the night. Got someone put the word on you. I hope my aim is true, 'cause I got a name and I got a number. I got a line on you. I got a name and I got a number. I'm coming after you. Now don't keep saying that it's alright. It's alright. It seems you went just a little too far this time. Bang, 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 and down you go. It's just a job I do. 'Cause the harder you run, the harder you fall. I'm coming down hard on you. Now don't pretend that you sleep at night or sleep tight. And can't you feel that the time is right? It's alright. Bang, 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 and down you go. Well, no one really cares. 'Cause the harder you run, the harder you fall. I'm coming down hard on you. Hard on you. I'm hoping that my aim is true. I got a name and I got a number. I got a line on you. I got a name and I got a number. I'm coming after you. I got a name and I got a number. I got a line on you. I got a name and I got a number. I got a job to do.
Hello and welcome back. This is the 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And how about that? Shades of Elliot Ness. Now remember, it's all pretend. And I think for our young people, sometimes when they see these gory films or what have you, it doesn't seem to bother them as much because, you know, that's really interesting. And an imaginative interpretation. With me in the studio once more is a very talented actress, Miss Wendy Waldman. How many hours does this make that you've been participating? You know?
Well, I got here at 8, so I guess.
So you're going the whole route.
Yeah.
How you holding up?
Okay, I think I'll.
You look fine. Doesn't seem to bother you.
Well, I don't know what to say. I guess.
Have you ever done anything like this before? Have you ever, have you ever done a walkathon or, a volleyball marathon or something like that?
That I can recall.
It's the first marathon kind of an experience.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think of this whole business of live television?
I think it's great. It's I know it's a thrill to watch live television because you never know what's going to happen next.
And God knows it's a thrill to watch this live television because we never know what's going to happen next. Hopefully the signal reaches you uninterrupted and that nobody beams across our path. You've had an opportunity to not only visit with us here in the studio, do some dancing, and serve as a disc jockey. What about the dance marathon appeals to you the most?
I think it's being a disc jockey. That was a lot of fun.
Good. You really put a lot into that. You and Tom made an excellent combination.
Thank you.
It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
Had you ever done anything like that?
No. No, that was an experience. I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Were you hesitant about volunteering?
No. Actually, I wanted to. I wasn't hesitant.
Did anything surprise you about the experience?
Well, I guess I didn't realize how weird it feels to talk into a microphone and have your voice blare out, you know, and you have to get through all the people to try and get them to dance. You know, it's an effort.
Yes. Yes, the disc jockey can make or break an event such as this. And yet the two of you, the costumes and the whole pacing, really showed. How much time and effort was involved in programming all that you did?
Well, when Tom and I had a chance, we looked into the makeup room for costumes and things. And over the phone, we discussed songs, and Tom thought it would be a good idea to have a ballroom dance since it was Gone with the Wind. And we thought it would be fun to have Monster Mash and King Tut, some bizarre songs. And it worked out real well.
Have you ever seen the movie Gone with the Wind?
No, I haven't.
And you did all of this based on what you had heard about?
Well, I asked some people about it, and they told me. And I had an idea, you know, I've heard so much about it, such a famous movie. I, you know, get some kind of a...
How do you think the kids are holding up?
Well, I think they're holding up pretty well. They you know, you see them down there, and some of the songs, they really get up there and go as if they've only been dancing for 15 minutes. But then there are other times, you know, right after dinner, I think we've sort of got a second wind. So we feel more...
This becomes, several hours ago, Dan Oceanwright was sort of tracing the fact that the first dance marathon was 24 hours long. And after it almost killed everyone, we learned that it was just not a manageable quantity, not for young people of this age. And we wanted our younger kids. We're very family-oriented here. They may not always behave themselves, but we want the young and the old together. When we travel, it's, you know, with the whole mob. And 16 seem to be reasonable, although that's a stretch. This constitutes the 11th hour. And to have been dancing or doing something for 11 hours is a tremendous kind of an effort. And this is the toughest period. It picks up between 10 and 12 when you know you're down to the final 2 hours. Tell me, do you like to dance?
Yeah, sure, I like to dance.
How about the music that we've been hearing? What do you think of?
Oh, I like it a lot. They've been
Really?
playing a lot of good music, yeah. So it's been real fun. I'm having a good time.
Other than the ballroom stuff that you program, has there been anything unusual that you could share with our viewers that perhaps they would not have heard or seen?
Yeah, well, there was a 50s dance, and that was music from back in the 50s, and there was...
Ancient, huh?
Yeah, well, not that ancient. Let's see. I can't think right now. It's off the top of my head, but...
You're doing very well. You're very lucid and very pert, very alert. I'd like to thank Wendy for coming up again, and I think it's time that she and I and you not only watch what's happening down in the Odeon, but for goodness sake, let's use this opportunity. If you phoned in a pledge, remember that the pyramid stops. The circle never widens. If there are not more people who watch and see what's happening and say, good Lord, there are a group of kids with even crazier adults right in the center of it, attempting to stay on the air for 16 hours and raise money. And if everybody tells everybody else, there'll be more phone calls and more pledges. And you know, when the message board comes up, you'll see a lot of people have called in, but we need more support so that we can hit our goal of $5,000 and do it with your help. So let's get down and watch the kids as they swing and sway down the Roger L. Gordon Organ.
David. There's a rage in the cage.
Who plays the best harmonica? The best bass. Rhythm. Percussion. Everything all at once. Vocals.
The little one with the balloons is mine. And the other ones that are down there with him, they're mine too. Okay, what we're going to do now is provide you with an opportunity to see the concluding episode of Uncle Flywheel's Workshop. Young Jim Jolly appearing as Jack and as Kreger's dancing partner. is now faced with the awesome responsibility of dealing with the tremendous wealth that comes from keeping the gold that belonged to the giant. That's about it. Let's settle back and relax and see just what happens with the house that Jack built. Jack and the Beanstalk, Uncle Flywheel's workshop.
Nellie, dear, would you see what Androcles wants?
I'm trying to get a tan.
Please?
Androcles, dear, what would you like? He would like a cold drink.
Tell him to wait just a moment.
Wait just a moment. Uncle Flywheel, I've got a problem.
Well, what is it, Enrico, my boy?
Well, I can't decide which tennis court to play on.
That is a big decision. Why don't you take a dip in the pool until you can decide?
Okay. Which one?
Well, you were swimming in the Olympic-sized one yesterday. Why don't you try the one down by the woods? You know, second pool from the left.
Gotcha. Well, I'm off.
Where are you going, Jimbo?
Jack.
Jack.
I'm off to fly my plane.
Oh, not again. You've wrecked 3 planes in the last week. Do try to be careful. There's more wreckage than the crews can clean up.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. No more skywriting around our castle.
Yes, Uncle Flywheel.
Oh, yes. And tell... what's his name? That Androcles wants a cold drink.
Okay, the usual?
I suppose.
Gotcha.
Chief Inspector.
He's not Chief Inspector anymore. He's Manners, our butler.
Oh, yes, I keep forgetting.
A cold drink for Master Androcles. Iced tea. 2 sugars. Lemon. Shaken, not stirred.
Put it down over there somewhere.
Will that be all?
You know, Nellie, I'm beginning to wonder about Androcles.
Uncle Flywheel. 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 Uncle
Jimbo, wake up.
Jack.
What?
Where are the tennis courts?
What tennis courts?
And the pools.
What swimming pools?
And my wrecked planes and the old beanstalk.
Oh, the beanstalk. I was telling you the story of Jack and the beanstalk, and you fell asleep, so I put you to bed. You were probably dreaming and sleepwalking.
You mean that was only a dream?
Afraid so.
There was no giant and no bag of gold? Gosh.
Come on, it's time to go back to bed.
That was only a dream. I am not a sap.
Three months of programming. That's how long that series ran. And the young people did an outstanding job. What a charming conclusion. Once more, those of you who have home VCR units, if you would like to have this particular treasure, all of the episodes edited beautifully and tightly together, I'd like to present you with a copy as a gift. And it's yours simply for making a donation of $25. Similarly, I've been asked, well, what about some of the other programs that you have? Well, I'll tell you what, in a very short period of time, we'll be releasing our video catalog, making available the entire CINEKYD library, CINEKYD theater programs and feature-length films and what have you, for anybody who would like to add them to their home collection. And this particular series would be a nice beginning. We're almost tooled up and ready to go with the others, but this one is set. Okie dokie, let's take a look downstairs and see just how the kids are holding up. It's 11 minutes of 7 on the 11th hour, and we've got 5 more, wait a minute, 11 from 16. 5 more to go after this one. Let's join them in the Roger L. Gordon audience.
Wasn't that pretty? I thought so. All right. Oh, who won? I forgot all about it. No, I know who won. I know who won. I know who won. There we go. Get away from me. There we go. Sorry.
Who won?
I knew there had to be somebody that's coming eventually.
Help!
This is real fun.
What did you pick the spot after?
No. We picked
Well,
this
you
spot
didn't win, Dave.
previously. It's Jeff and April.
What?
Underneath the light.
You
Isn't that original?
Come up and get your prize, please.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, boy. Our staff member.
Okay, here we are back in the studio, and with me this hour, Mr. Richard Platt. How are you?
Okay, sir. How are you?
Good, fine. You certainly do look nice. How many outfits did you bring today to change into?
3.
How old are you now?
17.
How old were you when you started here?
13.
Do you remember what it was that attracted you to CINEKYD? Was it graphics or?
Basically, it was just an entirely new experience for me. My mom was pushing me to get into some organization, anything. She wanted me out of the house. And so one of my friends came here and he suggested it, and I came as a guest a couple times, and then I joined. Been coming ever since. It was 5 years ago in a couple days.
You've had an opportunity, though, to work in quite a number of different areas. Would you cite some of them? Would you share some so the viewers can see the kinds of things that a young man with your talent can get involved in?
Okay. During my first few years, first thing I got into was TV technician. That was way back when we had the black and white cameras. I switched from that to radio technical, sound effects and whatnot. And then I switched over to graphics. And that was fun. I got a lot of experience there. It's really fun working with the miniatures and making posters and all. And then I think I went from there back to TV tech. That's where I am now.
Although actually you dabble within the graphics program as well.
Yeah.
Would you share with the viewers some of the things that are happening that are those happy marriages, as it were, between graphics and technology that are going to result in some rather spectacular effects this coming year?
Okay, basically what we do with graphics, there are two main aspects. There are miniatures, which enhance the picture, making things down to scale. They were used in Gargantua, which made an actual teddy bear look 50 feet tall. And the other aspect is just making posters and other black and white things that can be superimposed or keyed in over other objects.
What about the star fields and things of that nature? Where are we going, now with this super kind of graphic effect?
Right now, where they're heading, I'm not very much involved in it now, but I know what's going on.
Good.
They are taking laser effects, and they're trying to perfect a good effect for this summer's movie, and they're using a lot of explosives. It's pretty fun. I like fire.
What do you think, for somebody who has artistic talent like yourself, it's pretty obvious to say that a young artist will work in the graphics area, and yet what attracts somebody with artistic skill to technology? What is there about working with the cameras that gives you the same genuine satisfaction?
With me, it really tied the two together with shooting credits. That's how I first began, shooting credits for some of the segments. And it was really fun to see how they did that, how they put the name and number on the screen. I never really knew how until I started working with it. It's really interesting to learn all these things that you never knew before.
Mm-hmm. Okay, of course, as Mr. George Lucas has shown us, that the better effects cost bigger bucks, and very truthfully, you reach a level with young people, especially when they have the level of talent that some of our youngsters, including Rich, have, where you have to keep going. And it is the keep going part of the program that is the baseline for this endeavor. And I'd like you to make it a point to go to the phone and give us a call and let the boys and girls of CINEKYD know that you really care. I'd like you now to share with me a videotape presentation. This is the premiere episode of the series that features Scamp, the world's only talking guinea pig. Mr. Scamp, when he appears, goes by his nom de plume, which is SG, and this year's program is called SG2, The Lighthouse Mystery. And this was the first show in this year's series, and of course it's entirely the work of the younger members of the organization. Let's watch.
What are you doing, Jason?
I'm packing. I've been accepted to Waldorf Academy.
Oh, I've read about that. Seems like a snobby place.
Yeah, I know. I'm afraid I won't have any friends there.
Well, why don't you take a friend?
That's a good idea. But who could I take?
Why don't you take me?
That's a great idea, SJ.
Jason, I'm here to help you pack.
Oh, thanks.
Where's SJ?
Oh, he's on a walk. Okay, you hold this.
Jason, Mom says you gotta get ready to go. Right now.
I went to California. I went to Florida. I got a oil paint set. But my father on the new brushes. And Mom got him.
We should make them eat spinach and peas for lunch. Yes. And for breakfast, hot oatmeal should do it.
Yeah.
Yes, hot oatmeal. Dinner.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes. For us, breakfast should be steak.
So big things.
Yeah, look at all the kids.
Yeah.
You hear about that new kid coming in supposed to be so good at archery?
I hope he is.
Yeah, that'd be great if we can win the states for the 4th time in a row. We could sure use the help.
What do you mean? We could beat them without him.
What do you mean? He can't even hit a target.
But I've been practicing over at my aunt's private archery range.
Whoa, then I guess we won't be having any problems this year.
Are you new here? Yeah. This place looks mighty big. What do you think? You'll get used to it. But I'll show you where you go. Thanks.
Did you hear about the new French teacher? I hear you can't speak a word of English.
Oh my God.
Even on the first day. But there is one good thing about it. You're taking a class trip to France.
Hi, Evelyn. I hear you're the captain of the swim team, and I'd like to join. Well, darling, can you swim?
I'm fine, but can you help me find my room?
Sure, just right over here.
Okay.
Look at this new case I got. It's fantastic. Want to take a picture of it? Okay.
lucky you.
Guys, you know that new kid over there? He's got a bag with a guinea pig in it. What's he gonna do with it? Eat it?
I wouldn't mind eating it. Is that kid here weirder than crazy?
Shush, everyone. As the president of our student council, I feel that it is our duty to welcome the newcomers, as much as we hate to. First, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Muffy Vandell. Next, my vice president, Tyler Haas. Then, my treasurer, Timothy Rockefeller. Timothy?
Oh yes, while we're all together, I'll be collecting all dues first thing in the morning.
You're not gonna be expecting any from us.
Then, my secretary and brother, Chauncey Vandell. And the other members of the student council, Lloyd Stucker, Mary Jane Ross, Alan Pickford Fitzgibbons, and Lucille Lippincott. I would like to announce some new arrivals at Waldorf. Jason Butler. Here. At Waldorf, it's here, Miss Vandell.
Here, Miss Vandell.
Jennifer Biddle.
Here, Miss Vandell.
Harvey Hofstadter.
Stetter. Hofstetter. Here, Miss Vandell.
I'd like to announce some rules at Waldorf. First, meals are served at 7 o'clock a.m., 12 o'clock noon, and 5 o'clock p.m. No one is ever late at Waldorf.
That's us.
No one ever chews gum in any way, shape, or form. Everyone keeps their rooms clean at Waldorf.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Keep ours clean.
Thank you. Now let's see if the newcomers can find their room.
Let's go.
It's okay, I'll show you.
Come on, I'll find you. Come on.
Okay.
Boy, look at all the kids. Yeah, they sure don't look very friendly. You can see that again, SG. I thought somebody would at least come and say hello. Well, let's go find your room. Butler, don't mind him. He's just the gardener. At Waldorf, everybody ignores him. Let's go find your room.
Let's find a way to turn out the light. Come take my hand now. We got tonight, baby. Why don't you stay?
Hey, watching the graph with you folks. Well, here we are back in the studio, and beside me is, can we get to camera? There he is. There is the real star of SG2. Thank you, Scamp. Take a bow. And he does talk, don't you? Hmm? Sure you do. You good fella? Very handsome young man. Okay, there's our number. We'd like you to call and support the world's first live telethon staged entirely by young people. We are in the 12th hour, and we're going to keep going until midnight. And believe it or not, SCAMP has been pledged by 3 fraternities and by quite a number of people who felt that it was incredible that a guinea pig would be able to stay awake for 16 hours. And SCAMP is raising money, and if you'd like to call in a pledge for SCAMP to keep him awake, or any of our other children, we would be very happy to hear from you. Right now, we'd like to provide you with a chance to look at a video selection that's a little shorter than the Tyro presentation, but it's just as good. This is made by our junior senior high young people. It's a rock concert presentation from 1983. It's our kids, and they perform to the music of We Got the Beat. Let's watch. There he is. Oh, he's a good fella. Yes. Oh. He actually tries to stay awake. In fact, for the last couple of years, SCAMP has always participated in these dance marathons. He's going to be 5 years old in October, which is pretty old for a guinea pig. But he leads the league in dedication to these kids. He's not only willing to come out of his cage and prance around in their Tyro productions, but he's Johnny on the spot with every fundraiser that we have. He is our mascot. Okay, this is called the Board Members Hour, and that means that we challenge the members of the Board of Trustees of CINEKYD to join the kids for an hour. Our disc jockeys are Miss April Richard and Miss Paula Coleman, And at this particular point, I'd like to cut live to the Roger L. Gordon Odeon, and we're going to listen to some music and watch the action. And I'd like you to join me if you know any of the board members, and we're going to count and see whether or not all 12 of our folks showed up. Let's watch. The Executive Director of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated. It's 7:15 at night. We're coming up on the end of the 12th hour. Half a day has gone by. I've been pleading with you, begging you, come on out and support the kids by making 2 phone calls. One to us with your pledge, and the second one to a neighbor or a friend who is on the Comcast cable network, asking them to tune in. We're going to be here until midnight tonight, and very frankly, although there are other offerings on your Comcast cable selector, this is an especially good night to stay tuned to CINEKYD because you're watching history in the making. This has never happened before. that any group of kids have ever staged their own telethon, operated the cameras, did all the things necessary to put the show on the air. With me in the studio is one of those young people, Mr. John Bethard, who is responsible for quite a number of things that you see if you are regular viewers of CINEKYD television theater. How are you holding up?
Rather well.
Are you fatigued?
Somewhat, yeah.
Which is more difficult, the disc jockey work or dancing?
Well, dancing's more difficult because you're on your feet for a long time.
But the disc jockey business, the technical business of switching and so forth?
That's pretty easy. As long as you have your music ready, it's pretty easy.
Where do you expect that an operation like this is going to end? Do you think that when all of it is counted, that CINEKYD will reach its goal?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
We all hope so.
Yeah.
Are the kids having a good time?
Kids are having a great time.
John, let me ask you something that I was talking with one of the staff members on camera about not too terribly long ago. In an operation like this, you're fortunate if you get a fair percentage of your membership to participate. We have a good number of kids from track, and we have a number of boys and girls from Tyro. And yet, you never get 100%. There are some kids who don't ever really jump in and perhaps do the absolute minimum. All right? Why? In your opinion?
I guess some would be just not caring, They think that this is a place where they can come and act on Wednesdays or on Saturdays, and that's it, Maybe come to rehearsal.
Do you think they're missing out?
Oh, definitely. Because from my own experience, I come here a lot, and for every time you're here, you learn more and more, and eventually, like in the past 2 years, I remember setting up for the marathon last year. I didn't know what was going on, and this year I ended up helping set up the most of the technical equipment, and it eventually pays off.
John, there's an old philosophy that says that you get out of an organization what you put into it, and generally that's applied to adults. But what do you think, that we could safely say that that is applicable to CINEKYD, that if anybody really wants to either learn more or enjoy greater social relationships, that they simply have to put themselves out a little more?
Yeah.
What interests you the most?
The technical work. I like editing on it.
Even with something like this, the fascination of all the systems and what have you?
Yeah, I like them.
This is a technical marvel, incidentally. I don't want to denigrate the efforts of our technicians because they're tremendous. But I'd like to tell you, members of the viewing audience, if you've ever seen a full live professional television crew work, this one, everything was laid end to end and installed, and when ignition came and the two wires were connected, everything worked. It was a flawless installation, which doesn't really seem to surprise anybody. In fact, the kids always sort of expect it's always going to be like that. Why?
Because if you work hard enough at it, it will work. We knew what we were doing, basically.
It's a good crew as well. I think some of the cuts and so forth, the fancy work downstairs, is really impressive. Jeff Worthington was commenting a couple hours ago that, yes, on the final feed that goes out to the system, that there is an adult checking and making switches and what have you. But the camera people are all kids, and that the directors downstairs are entirely members of the student body. Have you been into the mini booth?
Yes.
How'd you make out?
Quite well.
Pretty much at home?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Good. Okay, that being the case, let's ask you to join John and I as we go down. And in order to do so, we're going to have to check out the work of our videographers on the first level and our director in our portable control room and take a look at what's happening in the Roger L. Gordon Auditorium.
Okay. Lee and Scott and Jeff.
We have, though, to say that you all made real apes out of yourself. So you get to split this. Okay, I really don't want you to stop, but we have a song called Don't You Stop. Wow.
What? That was bad.
What is it?
Don't you stop.
Everybody dance, please.
time here at the 1984 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. We're going to take a look at something created by the boys and girls in our Tyro division. It's our kids, and it's the sound of Yellow Submarine.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed on to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Live a life of ease. Every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all
Put the mic on. Hi, everyone. How does everybody feel? All right. Rod has asked me to come over here and speak in his behalf for a moment. No, he's not dead. He's over at the store. It's just as bad. He's running a special over at the store. If you buy a large popcorn, you get a free large drink. All right, that's a 55-cent value, Kmart shoppers. So everybody go in there and buy a large popcorn. You get a free large drink, and Ryan will have to mix up lots of drinks. He'll be sorry he did this.
Okay. Next song's rock and roll. You turned it on. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
How about that? Everybody's enjoying the program, and especially these brand new rock videos. With me in the studio at the moment is our own Adam Abraham, who has a few things he'd like to say about some creative ideas he's come up with to generate funds for this dance marathon. What do you have for people who call in with pledges?
Well, in addition to the offers you already gave with the t-shirt and the video of the Uncle Flywheel episodes, me and my partner Mike Rodas have a special offer that we would like to add. And we have the hero of our radio show, Saliva Man, and we'll give you this poster if you call up and give a donation of $5. And you have a choice of Saliva Man, the hero of the episodes, or his faithful sidekick companion, Rugby, the whale. And if you call now at 659-4696, you will also receive the comic book of Saliva Man with 13 different episodes of Saliva Man's journey from when Dr. David Fucci first transforms into Saliva Man.
Dr. who?
Dr. David Fucci. He's a scientific genius in Pittsburgh.
I didn't know there were any scientific geniuses in Pittsburgh.
Well, there's Dr. David Fucci, and he transforms into Saliva Man, and he falls into a sewer and winds up in the ocean where he meets Rugby. There's Rugby, which is one of the...
Rugby for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And they go through...
This is Rugby.
Yeah, Rugby. That is the whale's name.
Is Rugby from Pittsburgh?
Rugby is not from Pittsburgh. Rugby is from the ocean. Ocean land. And they get caught by an octopus, and there's Saliva Man with his Uncle Sam hat to show his patriotic feelings and express it everywhere he goes.
This is driving the cameras crazy, but this is the truth. They actually have this comic book and these posters. Now, for a $5 contribution to CINEKYD, a tax-deductible contribution, they get an authentic Saliva Man poster, or they can have Rugby, or they can have the comic book.
No, the comic book is if you act now and call up on the phone, CINEKYD right now, and that is our special offer.
And you get the poster and the comic book?
Yes.
Wow. Holy cow.
What a deal.
That is fantastic. You think we can afford to do that, to give away those comic books and a poster for $5?
Yes, it's really worth it for us to generate the money for CINEKYD.
Well, that's really wonderful. Where can they hear the glorious adventures of this great superhero from Pittsburgh?
Saliva Man is on Thursday nights on WCSD-FM at 7 o'clock. That's 89.3 FM. And it is on once a month, and it goes every other 2 weeks with the Zeke episodes. So Saliva Man is on once a month, and the other weeks the other radio crew is on. You know what that's called? CINEKYD Radio Playhouse. CINEKYD Radio Playhouse, that's called.
Right.
We're creative radio.
Who's Zeke?
Zeke?
Zeke.
Well, the voice, or just who he is and supposed to be.
Who's
Zeke? Zeke is a doctor. He's a surgeon. He's in charge of surgery.
And his name
at
is Zeke?
the Richard Nixon Hospital. His name is Zeke, yes.
And what hospital?
The Richard Nixon Hospital.
Oh, I think I've been there.
And, well, you finally figure out why he would have a name like Zeke in one of our upcoming episodes, where he will have a family reunion with all his southerner cousins, southern relatives, his brothers and all his nephews. I can name a few: Joe Bob, Jack Bob, Bob Bob, Bob Sue, Billy Jack, Billy Joe, Billy Bob. I don't remember them all. There are plenty.
Is he called Dr. Zeke or just Zeke?
No, he's Zeke, and when he's in the hospital, they refer to him as Dr. Zeke. He has no last name, just Zeke.
He has no last name?
No, just like Adolf, who's in charge of the mafia, but Adolf died a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But you might not want to hear about
You're doing
that.
a wonderful job. I think, hello, let's come back here. Let me tell you what we've got for you. And this young man is absolutely serious. He could go out and rake lawns or something like that, but what he's come up with is a lot more fun. And here's their hero, and this character actually is heard on radio. And believe it or not, his sidekick is a whale. And this was once Dr. David Fucci from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I think the whale is from the North Atlantic Ocean, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
The dialect that the whale has, I think, seemed to indicate that. And then if you call tonight, you get the comic book, all for $5. If it sounds like we're having a lot of fun, we are, but we're very serious. We actually print these comic books, which shows you that, hey, they're kids, right? Join us as we get down to the Roger L. Gordon Audion, and also as we put additional people on the telephones now to handle the hundreds of requests for these posters and comic books. And remember, it's a tax-deductible donation. Let's see how the kids are making out at the dance marathon.
Okay, we have a dedication here. It's a little bit faster. It's dedicated to Mark Weaver from Paula Coleman.
We're just good friends, all right? Love it. He can't be going out with her. He's going out with me.
Have you called and asked for your poster or your comic? Believe it or not, we're going to have the co-creator of this fantastic superhero with us in just a few moments. But right now, we'd like to share with you something that is uniquely CINEKYD's. When we first located here at 129 Turwood Road in Willow Grove, PA, we were the proverbial little kid, new kid on the block, and yet our youngsters within their first year distinguished themselves by entering a film competition as always it seems, having the youngest group of filmmakers and, interestingly, coming away with a very top prize. This movie lasts about 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and it has, in addition to featuring some very fine performances by our kids, a beautiful original score composed by one of our staff members, Mr. Jeff Worthington. We're very proud of it, and as the years go on, we consider it to be a highlight of, that's right, there's the award right there, a highlight of our program. I'd like you to share with me now a film called The Kite. That's the co-creator, and that's someone we're going to be talking to a little bit later. And once we get this television set turned down over here, I'll continue with the blab. The Kite won the top prize in the Festival of the Americas way back around 1978, 1979. Charming little film, even today has a very timely message. Essentially, the message is each one reach one, which is really what CINEKYD is all about. Right now, downstairs in the Gordon Audion, the kids who, as I said a little earlier, this is the time when they start to slow down a little, although you'd never know it from that. Let's join them.
Is this on? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. Okay, the next song It's dedicated to Mr. Clark, and because it's his favorite song, and it's also a contest. Now, you guys have to pay attention how this works.
Will you please pay attention?
Okay, because this is very confusing. All right. It's musical chairs, but see how this works is the boys have to stand in a circle, and they all kneel on one knee, and the girls sit on the knee.
Okay?
Okay?
So if the guys will, like, go out in a circle and get on their knees.
All right, let's go.
All the gentlemen, please, including the fathers and...
Did anybody find a watch?
Okay, all the guys on their knees. We're gonna have to speed it up.
Wait, before you start this thing, I'm supposed to be here.
No, wait, no, you kneel on one knee, like Johnny.
Like around like that.
Face outward.
The girl face around.
Yeah,
All right, everyone out. Face out.
These are boys kneeling on one knee.
That's not a very good circle, you guys. Can we have a circle?
Bigger, please.
Circle!
Okay, remember this is a dedication to Mr. Clark, and if you girls would not pick favorites and walk around. Okay, you can walk around now.
Okay. I think we have too many boys because everyone has a chair. Okay. Someone has to be out. Okay. Dave and Brian, you have to leave now.
No way. How'd you choose that?
We have to eliminate chairs. Just picked you out at random. We're not picking on you, Dave.
I don't like
Get out, Dave.
It's discrimination.
Come on. We will. Okay. Sorry, we have to eliminate more people. Okay, Jeff.
Everybody.
Mark.
Dave, Mark, Dave wants you to leave. What?
I'll get out.
Oh, and Eric.
And we leave them in a blur of activity. With me in the studio is, in fact, the co-creator of this tremendously popular radio character, here to elucidate a little further on the offer that his partner made earlier in the hour. How popular is this guy?
Well, we don't know exactly. From the people in CINEKYD, we've been complimented by certain people, but we don't really know how many people listen to it, not including the CINEKYD people.
Mm-hmm.
There could be lots of it.
What kind of adventures does he generally get involved in? What kind of superhero is he?
It's kind of like the way Batman was done, where at the end of every episode he's in another trap, and you have to wait till next week or next month to see how he's going to get out. And usually in the beginning of every episode, he gets out of a trap.
Why did Dr. What's his name? Dr.
David Fucci.
David Fucci. Why?
Scientific genius in
Scientific genius. I see. Was he working in a lab out there or something? Did he work for Bethlehem Steel or something like that? Or?
Well, he was just pretty much on his own, he had a few scientific friends, people in the science field, but he was just basically bought a place in Pittsburgh, and he started doing chemical experiments mostly, not anything like with nuclear stuff.
What kind of, how would you characterize the work that Dr. Fucci did?
Well, he wasn't trying to turn into Saliva Man, really. He didn't purposely do that. He was trying to get a cure for a disease that has no name because it's not there yet.
What?
It's not a disease yet, but he thought it would be someday. So he wanted to make a cure for it, just to help America.
When the disease
strikes, he believes it will be fatal.
Oh, I see. Okay, so while he was working on the cure for this unnamed, unknown, unseen disease,
yes,
he accidentally put the chemicals together that turned him into this creature.
Yes, that's exactly how it happened.
How long did it take you to come up with this concept?
Well, it kind of, we heard the name Saliva Man somewhere before.
You did?
Yes, we didn't make up the name Saliva Man, we made up the entire story. I think it was mentioned in the improv, and we said, that's a neat name.
Oh, I see.
But the person who said it hasn't noticed yet. We don't know when he's going to notice, but we'll tell you when he does. We'll keep you informed on that.
You don't know whether you're infringing on his patent or his copyright?
No, we haven't checked that out yet.
So that makes these posters in this comic book even more valuable.
Yeah, yes, it does. Because if we are forced to withdraw these posters from the market, then they could become collector's items. Like in about a couple thousand years or so. Shouldn't, quick.
That happened to Captain Marvel back in 1948. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Do you know who Captain Marvel was?
Yes, he's Captain Marvel.
He is, yes. Will this character continue on radio? Do you see him continuing to be a regular part of our radio broadcasts, or does his future rest with his growth into the field of comic books?
No, he's going to stay on radio for a very long time because, one, we just started him, and two, we have a whole bunch of ideas for him. And since for some reason it moves very slow, because it's harder on radio to set up like the background for things, so things move slower. So it takes longer to put out the same amount of work, I guess you'd call it, that you would in television.
Has there been an effort to create a romantic interest?
No, none at all, except for the whale, which isn't really romantic. It's just a friend.
I considered the whale to be, sort of like his faithful companion.
Yes, and sidekick.
The whale is psychic?
Sidekick.
Oh, sidekick. Sidekick. I thought you said the whale was psychic.
No.
I see. Does the whale possess any special abilities?
Well, we've been thinking about that, and he can talk, which is...
The whale talks?
The whale talks, which is one thing most whales don't do.
Does he talk on the radio show?
Yes, he does talk on the radio show.
Who does the voice of the whale?
I do.
I see. Would you do a little of it for us?
Let's see. Some of this is hard to remember.
Yeah, well, if you'd like, what I'll do is I'll hold up the graphic for this camera.
Okay. Slimer Man, help me! Ah! Something like that, along those lines.
That sounds like a whale.
Yes.
That's very good.
Why I did it that way.
But why would a whale need help? It's so big.
Well, see, when he said that was when he was in the clutches of a ferocious octopus. And to get him out of that, in the beginning of the next episode, Saliva Man turned himself into a liquid, saliva, and so he escaped this octopus's grasp.
Okay. On that note, I'd like to thank Mike and Adam, and indeed we have 600 or 800 more of these comic books and some more of these posters if you're willing to call and make a pledge for $5, and you can see the kind of creativity. It's the same kind of imagination that spawned such things as Mad Magazine and projects of that nature. Very imaginative, somewhat off the wall, and rather individualistic. Right now, what we'd like to do is really shift emphasis. During the opening hours of the dance marathon, we shared with you a very amusing multi-part series from Uncle Flywheel that was in itself comedy. We'd like to give you a sample of the kind of thing that young Alyssa Bender talked of when she was visiting with us, where occasionally Uncle Flywheel gets into more serious matters. One of the issues that we dealt with just a few weeks ago was the issue of children sneaking a cigarette. And we'd like to share with you that episode from the 1984 edition of Uncle Flywheel's Workshop.
How come Jasper took off so fast?
I don't know. He said he had to go someplace.
Yeah. How much more do we have to do anyway?
2 maps, 4 newspaper articles, and a diagram.
Alright, how about I take a map, and you take the other one, and we'll give Jasper the diagram, and between us, we can get the newspaper article.
Okay. Well, I have to get going.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, bye. Bucky?
Huh?
I really need a good grade.
So do I.
Why don't I do the diagram?
Oh, come on. Jasper's been doing his part. He's done everything so far. He'll do it. Trust me.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Flywheel.
Goodbye, Marvin.
Bye, Andrew.
Bye, Marvin.
I just don't get it. According to the schematic, it should work.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Andrew.
Guess I'll just have to go back to the workshop, wire it up, and see what I can get.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one more look at this. No, I meant I'm gonna take one more look at this while you go out there and wire that up.